We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed to change the scenery, and man, has he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles. It's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
Here's the first pitch to him. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Now it's 2-0. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. The 2-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Gausman has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, this team really needs David Peralta to step up. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Ball and a strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Line to the right side, but foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The set and the 1-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron.
Now here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not liking to struggle out there and give up several runs, so I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but He will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Two out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Arizona.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.